Shema everyone, it's JonnyVR here with a different kind of Doctor Who video today. I'm going to be making a recipe from this Doctor Who cookbook that Shaq gave me for my birthday. So before we get started, be sure to click like and subscribe and check out our gaming channel at youtube.com/skybotgaming for lots of Doctor Who Let's Plays. Now, I never thought I'd be making a cooking video on this channel. I know that Shaq has made some recipes from the official Fallout cookbook. So I think for starters, I would try a very simple recipe. So I decided on this sweet treat called Time Rotor Sodas. So for this recipe, what we'll need is some vanilla ice cream, although the recipe does say that you can use mint or pistachio. We'll need some lemonade or cream soda, depending on what your tastes are, some green food coloring, and to make ice glasses, as it mentions in the recipe, you'll need a plastic cup and another cup that's about half the size of it, and you'll need some tape. So if you want to make an ice glass, like the recipe says, you have to be prepared to leave it in the freezer overnight. Okay, so to make the ice glass, we had a lot of difficulty. First of all, I used a paper cup as the smaller cup because I couldn't find a small plastic cup. However, this turned out to be a disastrous choice as the paper cup got stuck to the ice. So whatever you do, don't use a paper cup. As I mentioned before, we couldn't find a smaller plastic cup, but we found a way around it. Now, these plastic cups usually come in like packs of 10, so you can use another one in order to make the smaller plastic cup. First of all, you cut around the rim to get rid of the top part of the cup, and then you cut individual lines down up until the first ridge of the cup. You can then fold these over so that it can sit in the middle. And then you can fill it up with water, secure it with tape, and this works just as fine. So to actually make the ice glass, first you're going to want to pour some water into the larger plastic cup until it's about 2/3 full. Then you add a few drops of the green food coloring. Does not need much. And then you can give it a stir so that it's green throughout. Then you can take your DIY small plastic cup, put it in the middle, and I put some dry rice in the center so that it starts to sink. Then you can secure this in place with some sellotape. Try to make sure that the smaller plastic cup is in the center of the bigger plastic cup. And there we go. You can put that in your freezer overnight and you should get an ice glass. So as you can see here, we have our frozen cup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking off this tape that was used to secure the plastic cup in place. I used a lot of it. Oh, and if you would look at that, it actually already came out. Didn't even need to put any hot water in it. That's helpful. But if it was frozen in there, what it says in the instructions is to fill it with hot water for a few seconds. And if it comes loose, then pour it out and you can take it out like that. In order to take the ice glass out of the bigger plastic cup, it says to do the similar thing, but you put some hot water in a larger bowl or jug and just dip it in for a few seconds to allow it to melt slightly. There you go. And if I give that a little bit, yeah, a little bit more. There we go. It will be very slippery, so this is why it says in the instructions to put it back in the freezer for maybe an hour or two before use, because it's very slippery at the moment, and when you put it back in the freezer, it'll sort of frost up and make it easier to hold. Okay, so here comes the fun part now. Now that you have your ice glass, all you need to do is put a scoop or two of ice cream in the glass and cover it with either cream soda or lemonade, whatever you would like. As my glass is quite shallow, I'm just going to do 1 scoop. And I'm going to use cream soda. Look at the way it froths up, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna try it now and see what I think. Be careful, it is slippery still. So here, I'm gonna try it now. Now that is sweet. I do like some cream soda, and it is freezing. My hands are already getting very, very cold, but it is really nice. Definitely recommend as a sweet treat, would be very good in the summer. I can definitely say that the drink will keep ice cold in that ice glass, but if it's getting too slippery, it's getting too much of a problem to hold, you can always pop it back into the plastic cup that it came from to make it easier for you to hold. So the ice glass is a whole lot of effort if you want to have that as a novelty. However, you can skip this entirely. Perhaps if you want to do it on short notice, you can do it like this. You can simply scoop your ice cream directly into your plastic cup. Since the plastic cup is bigger, I'm going to do 2 scoops this time. Then I'm going to pop a few drops of the food coloring into the cup and top it off. This time I'm going to use lemonade. So this way you'll get a similar effect with minimal effort. So here's the drink using lemonade. I'm gonna try it and see what I think. I definitely prefer it with the cream soda, but maybe that's just because I have a bit of a sweet tooth. But it definitely looks very cool, and for minimal effort, it's definitely worth it to put it only in the plastic cup. As you can see, it does look very alien, makes it an ideal treat to watch Doctor Who with. And by all means, you can get creative. Why not try a different food coloring like orange or blue, or maybe a different flavor ice cream? That's all I got time for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Leave a comment down below to let me know if you're gonna try this recipe and whether you think I should do more recipes from this Doctor Who cookbook. Be sure to click like and subscribe for more Doctor Who videos on this channel, and check out our gaming channel at youtube.com/skybotgaming for lots of Doctor Who Let's Plays as well. Check out my monthly series Who News for monthly Doctor Who updates. And with all that said and done, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!